Hey there, it's Mitzi. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do another Victober video, and this one is sort of a Victober book haul. Now I have already posted my Victober TBR, and if you've watched that, you know that I'm super excited about Victober. So that's why I'm doing this extra Victober video, because I have so many books to read. This is just some of the books that I have picked up along the way over the past couple of months, and so I just wanted to share them with someone, and I knew that in the booktube world you might be just as excited to see them as I was picking these up. So I just wanted to share a few of the books that I have accumulated. I don't think I'll be able to get to these during Victober because I'm not the fastest reader, but I do want to read these eventually, and so if I don't get to them during Victober, it's no big deal. But I was excited when I saw these at secondhand bookstores. I think one of them is a new book. The rest I've picked up at estate sales or secondhand bookstores, so I thought I would share those with you today. The first one I picked up was The Canterville Ghost by Oscar Wilde. Now this is just a very short little story, so I know that I can get to this one, but it was again just a used copy, and I thought it was super cute. I love the cover on this one, and so I thought I could just pick this one up, especially for October. I heard about this one on Kate Howe's channel. I think it was Kate Howe who mentioned that it was a funny little story about a ghost trying to haunt a house, and I don't think the family is afraid of the ghost or something like that. It sounded really cute. So that's the first one I picked up. And then this one is a new book that I picked up, and it is The Haunted House by Charles Dickens. And of course, again, I love the cover on this one. But this is a short story collection, and I love short stories. So I always want to have short story collections around just to pick up whenever I have a chance to. And I think in this one, other people, yes, Elizabeth Gaskell wrote one of the short stories, Wilkie Collins. So there's other Victorian writers that contributed to this collection. So I thought this one would be a fun one, so I picked this one up. And this is the only new one in the stack, but I thought this would be a fun one as well. Then this one, I don't even know if this is Victorian or not, but it is by Robert Louis Stevenson. I'm not sure if it was a few years after those. I'm not sure when the cutoff date is for Victorian literature. But anyway, I thought it was a beautiful copy of A Child's Garden of Verses. I remember this book as a child, seeing someone had this book, probably one of my sisters or something. Now, not this copy. I picked this up because this copy is just gorgeous. But I thought that would be a fun one too, just to read some poetry. Again, I'm not sure if it's Victorian, but I thought it would be a fun one because I do like Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island. I love that story, so I thought this one would be a fun one just to read some poetry. And then this was another one I found for maybe $1 at a thrift store. It's Jerome's 3 Men on a Boat and 3 Men on the Bummel. Both of those stories are in this one. And I heard about this one again from Kate Howe. She talked about this one being a very funny one, so I thought that would be a good one to add to my collection. This one's a little bit longer, but I could not resist this one. This was at an estate sale, and I just love the cover of this one. It's Vanity Fair by Thackeray, and it's actually not a very big book. I mean, it's a thick book, but the size is kind of almost like a pocket size, and I like the cover of that one. And I'm not planning on reading this during Victober, but I'm thinking at the first of the year reading this one. So if anybody wants to read this with me, that would be great. Here's another one that I hear about all the time on BookTube, and so when I saw this copy at a thrift store for $2, I had to have it. Middlemarch by George Eliot. Look at this beautiful copy of this book. It's one of the wraparound dust jackets, but the inside's pretty too. The cover on this one's pretty too. I just thought that was really pretty. And so again, just goes all the way around like that. But Middlemarch by George Eliot is definitely one I want to read. but I don't think that I'm going to commit to this one for Victober. Again, it's on my list for maybe the beginning of the year. So those are just a few more on my Victorian literature to be read pile. Again, I don't think I will be able to get to all of these books during the month of October, but I will definitely be getting to these books, or plan to, over the next few months. Have you read any of these? Is there one that maybe I should put in place of one of the books on my TBR? Please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.